that you feel.
Right there.
And then that's why I come in.
The way that you feel, they say in heaven.
Okay.
Good?
Gotcha.
1, 2, ready, go.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel.
They say in every life, sometimes the rain will fall. Oh, but like a pouring rain, pouring down, make it rain, rain, rain. Make it rain down, love, 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 a sun shower. She make it rain down, love, 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 a sun shower, sun shower. See everybody,
show them
love somebody. You've gotta love someone.
All right, what does that fist mean?
That was done. Yeah, fist means done. That was the last one. Right. I'll do it earlier.
And it's going to be things are going to.
After that, the shower the people.
There's going to be things are going to be just fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Things are gonna be just fine if you only will.
You can sing that. All right, we do two shower the peoples, and then go into that. Or are we done?
No, let's. We gotta end that right. Yeah, I need to do a fist earlier. Is what the problem was. Earlier fist. Cool. All right, so you do when you're scatting above it, having a good old time, and we're doing the thing, and you're just having a lolly good time, and we'll keep going until I give the fist, and then we'll end it. Okay. All right, everybody know where we're at? 1, 2, 3, go.
Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. I know things are gonna be just fine if you only will.
Right?
Good, perfect.
All right.
All right. The last one.
Put a little love in your heart. Let's just do it once, super fast, just to do it. At least start it. And it's the recessional, so we can't break it but so much.
Pick up your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
We are?
You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me.
And me.
Just wait and see. The day goes by, hear the children cry, put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know, you won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just you wait,
just wait and see.
Take a good look around, and you're looking down.
Put a
hope when you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me.
And me.
And just
Just
wait
wait and
and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Try more, 3 more.
Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
See, we're good. Yeah, and I'll keep doing them forever, because see how happy they are? Yeah, they like that, so we'll do it for like ever. Just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing. Okay. All right, we're good.
Close enough for church.
Peoples. Coffee time.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
full of great legs. Way too much to buckle under. You can almost smell the stolen thunder. Still I got a lingering love for this place. Listen to me play around. I don't wanna give up. I used to think I needed order, but not so much anymore. Always cautious round the corners, always feeling like a phono, knocking at the locked door. Passing cars and rolling thunder. Passing cars and rolling thunder. Still I got a lingering love for this place. Listen to me play around. I don't wanna give up. 'Cause I got a lingering love for this place. I got a lingering love for this place.
You need to ring the bell. Is there a certain way to do it? Whack it. Good morning. How is everybody today? All right. Welcome to First Unitarian Universalist Church of Richmond, a congregation in the free faith tradition, not bound by a creed, but by covenant. My name is Karen King, and I'm honored to serve on your board of directors. I am light-skinned and in my 40s. I have curly reddish hair, and my pronouns are she, her. Our church began in 1833 as a liberal Christian community. We are now a community of many faith journeys and beliefs united in a single covenant of care. We are committed to being a deliberately diverse and fully inclusive community of adults, youth, and children. Together, we explore our connection to each other, to the sacred, and to all life, and we strive to bring our values alive in this community and beyond. It was this church that the Richmond Pledge to End Racism was created in 2014. Since then, we have hosted many Living the Pledge workshops, one of them that just happened yesterday. A raise of hands of anybody that participated or was a facilitator. And then also keep your hands up or if you've participated since 2014. So those of you that are interested in it, you could talk to anybody there during coffee hour. We invite you to register for an upcoming workshop if you haven't done so yet. If you're a visitor here today, we are so glad that you found us. We welcome you and thank you for spending time with us, and we hope you will return again soon. Every service is a little different, our minister is unique, and our music ever-changing. The best way to discover who we are is to spend time with us over several Sunday services.
Good morning, and welcome to First Unitarian Universalist. I am the Reverend Sherman Logan, Jr. I forgot the Z. And I am one of your unique ministers. Here we use visual description as an accommodation for people with low vision. I'm a tall, brown-skinned black man with a bald head, white beard, wearing glasses. Today I'm wearing a black suit with a burgundy and blue pattern bow tie, a white shirt, and a kente cloth pattern stole with the words Black Lives Matter in honor of Black History Month. I use he, his, him pronouns. This morning we're joined by our worship associate, Hyatt Bain, our worship and music director, Jamie Kirkpatrick, and the band featuring Eric Bowers, Stan Okowski, Matt Harris, and Ron Lanier will be offering the ministry of music. Our hymn leader this morning is Joanna Walker. Cody, Jeremy, and Craig are helping with AV. And this morning, if you have anything you need or want to talk about, Rachel Lawrence from a lay pastoral care team will be available after worship in the small conference room across from the receptionist desk. So it is our custom here at First UU to welcome newcomers each Sunday by passing the mic, giving you an opportunity to introduce yourself and let us know where you're from. If you're comfortable doing so, raise your hand, and Jamie will bring the mic to you.
Hello, I'm Hayes. I'm a tall white man with dark hair. I'm wearing some cardboard-colored pants and a red quarter zip. I'm from Durango, Colorado. I'm a junior at the University of Richmond, and I use he, him pronouns.
Good to have you. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Randy Blosh. I'm a return visitor, but I'm here very infrequently. I am a tall, older white man with white hair, wearing a gray sweater this morning, and I'm here visiting my parents who live in Richmond and visiting my dear friend, Reverend Anna, who I had breakfast with this morning, and my dear friend, Reverend Sherman, and I'm just glad to be here with you all. And I'm from Atlanta.
Great to have you back. Oh, cool.
Hi, my name's Mitch. I'm a first-time visitor of the service. I'm kind of short, brown hair, blue shirt, and pronouns is he, him.
Welcome.
Good to have you. No pressure. You don't have to. That's fine. No worries. No worries. It's still good to have you. Any more takers? Yeah, Ron. Good morning, Ron. Nice to meet you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ron Lanier. This is my wife, Marcia. You'll be hearing more from me later in the service. But we're from Cedar Street Baptist Church in Richmond in Churchill. And we've been members there for over 50 years. Same as our marriage, I think. But I'm glad to be here with you all this morning. Actually, this is my first service to worship with you. However, I've been here many times before with one-voice chorus. This is where we had our rehearsals. So it's really good to see all of you this morning. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Okay, that's it.
That it?
All
Think we're
right.
good?
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're so glad that you're here. So now it's time to greet one another. For those who are attending virtually, you can introduce yourself in the chat. And those in the sanctuary, please rise in body and spirit and welcome your neighbors.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much. There is so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe when they'll listen to what you have to say, 'cause they're the ones who's coming up and the world is in their hand. When you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. The world won't get no better if you just let it be. The world won't get no better. You gotta change it, yeah, just you and me. Whoop. Wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. I know we can do it if we all just lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our mind. Surely things will work out. They do it every time. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. World won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah, just you and me. World won't get no better if we just let it be. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah, just you and me. Change it, yeah. We gotta change it, yeah. Gotta wake up, everybody. You gotta wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody. You gotta wake up, everybody. Just wake up, everybody. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. Wake up, world won't get no better if we just let it be. The world won't get no better. We gotta change it, yeah. It's you and me. Change it, yeah. Just you and me.
Wow. I call the worship words from Reverend Gretchen Haley. Though you have been warned and given plenty explanation, reason to do otherwise, you have persisted to claim a life of joy and justice, to carve out this time, this space for renewal of your own heart, despite all the reason, the resistance, fighting for your attention, luring you towards fear, you persist to practice gratitude for this day, this light that has been given, this chance to begin again. And so let us gather that we might offer one another courage, strength, healing, hope, and this promise to persist in kindness, persevere in compassion, and prevail in a life that is more than ourselves. Come, let us worship together.
our chalice lighting this morning, The Wisdom That Hums Beneath by Reverend Michelle Collins. We light this flame for the wisdom that hums beneath thought in our heartbeat, our breath, the subtle flutter that says, you are still here. We light this chalice to remember resilience begins in the body's quiet language, whispering us along.
And please rise in body or spirit, and let us sing our opening hymn, Wake Up, Wake Now My Senses.
Hello, I'm Hayat Bain, and my pronouns are she, they, and we. And I'm a 5'2", just turned 66 woman with lighter skin. And I'm wearing my Black Lives Matter bracelet, and I've been wearing it since about 2016. And I have on some matching jewelry that goes with my dark teal top and black pants. And this set of jewelry was purchased at Gallery many, many years ago. So the reading right now is We Were Never Meant to Do This Alone, adapted from a piece by Amber Howard. We were never meant to do this alone. There is a myth we've inherited, not carved in stone, but woven into the rhythm of modern life. It whispers through our timelines and tax forms, through corporate ladders and productivity hacks. You are on your own. If you succeed, you did it. If you fail, you deserved it. If you're tired, push harder. If you need help, stay quiet. If you fall apart, do it privately. Most of us don't create this myth or didn't create this myth, and most of us are exhausted by living inside it. It arrived with conquest and colonization, with capitalism and fenced-in property, with the breaking apart of kinship systems and the silencing of elders. It crowned the individual sovereign, but left them starving for connection. And the cruelest part, we were taught to call this freedom, but there is an older remembering, a deeper truth. We are not designed for radical independence. We are designed for radical interbeing, not self-made success, but co-created becoming. You are not alone, and you never were. Healing happens in the presence of others. Grief needs hands to hold it. Joy longs to be shared. Wisdom does not live in isolation. It lives in the spaces between us. It is not weakness to need. It is not failure to lean. It's not shameful to ask. It is human. It is sacred. Even the breath teaches us this. In and out, give and receive. A shared rhythm. And yet we forget, because the systems around us reward hyper-independence, because competition is praised and vulnerability is hidden, because trauma teaches us to protect ourselves by not needing anyone. So we armor up. We perform resilience. We call ourselves strong, when what we often mean is alone. But somewhere deep in our bones, we remember the circle. We remember shared meals and communal fires. We remember elders who held space. We remember friends who stayed when our dreams fell apart. We remember being carried when we could not walk on our own. The village is not gone. It lives within us still. This is not about giving away your power. It's about recognizing that your power expands in community, that your healing deepens when witnessed, that your dreams grow stronger when others hold them with you. We were never meant to birth alone, or to love alone, or to grieve alone, or to heal alone, or to dream alone. Taking a deep breath. Maybe you need one too. Not even the messy middle parts, the uncertain, in between seasons. We are meant to build this life together through song and struggle, through showing up and staying present, through reciprocity and shared becoming. So let this be your permission to reach, to ask, to allow yourself to be supported, to be fully human in a world that sometimes forgets what that means. So come home to connection, to the circle, because we were never meant to do this alone. May it be so.
Hello, everyone. I have to put this up. I'm Lyons Hardy. I'm a member here at First UU, and I'm a board member at Eden Village. If you haven't been here this month, then I'll give a really quick rundown. Eden Village is a nonprofit that's working on building a tiny home community for people who are homeless in Richmond. And I'm going to talk today a little bit about some of our fundraising initiatives. So we have raised almost $300,000 so far. In order for us to be able to get the property that the city's going to sell us for $100, we need to raise about $77,000 more to meet our fundraising goals for phase 1 of the project. And then we'll obviously have other fundraising needs as it goes on. Overall, the project will cost about $5.8 million. So we'll continue to have fundraisers, things like a golf tournament, hopefully, writing grants, seeking grants, and our main 5 fundraisers, which I have a brochure today. So if you want to get one of these after the service, feel free. I'll leave them out here. We're doing a Tree of Life, which is a tree with multicolored leaves that'll show donor names or in memory of a loved one, and that'll be in the community center when it's completed. There is a puzzle of recurring payments. I'm not super familiar with some of these. So this is Alone We Can Do So Little, Together We Can Do So Much, a Helen Keller quote, and it's a 35-piece puzzle, so we're asking people to make a monthly donation, 35 people, and we have $420 a month coming in. We have a coalition of churches striving for 100 churches to join the coalition by making a minimum donation of $1,000. And Eden Village is a Christian organization, but it's not exclusive to only people who are Christian. So we can have people who are not Christian who participate as well and who can be residents there. We can have a home sponsorship. So that is $45,000. You would sponsor one of the tiny homes and could name it whatever you want. And it can be done by like a family, organization, church, or business in memory of someone. And the funds would be used for getting the home onto the property, from infrastructure to foundations. And then the final is a house party. So if anyone's ever interested in hosting a house party at your house, we will bring a board member or a couple board members to share information, and you would invite friends and family who might be interested in donating. So it's kind of like a social gathering where you can have people come. And we're open to any amount of donation, and we truly appreciate your support. Thanks.
Thank you, Lions. Please look to the monitors of ways to give. The ushers are passing the basket. The offering be taken and most graciously received.
get ready. There's a train a-coming. Don't need no baggage. You just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the diesels humming. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord.
So people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and boredom. There's hope for all among those love the most.
There ain't no room for the hopeless sinner who would hurt all mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner, but there's no hiding place against the kingdom's throne.
So people get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board.
All you need is
Faith to hear the diesels humming. Don't need no ticket. You just thank the Lord.
Let us enter into a time of meditation, reflection, and prayer. Spirit of life, breath moving through us and between us. Holy mystery known by many names and by none. We gather in this moment carrying so much. This morning, we woke to the heartbreaking news of a mass shooting right here in our own city in Shockoe Bottom. 2 lives lost, others wounded. Another senseless act of gun violence too close to home. Before we move any further in this hour, we pause. We hold in our hearts the victims of this tragedy. We hold the families whose lives who have been forever changed. We hold those recovering from wounds seen and unseen. We hold the first responders, the medical staff, neighbors, and witnesses who now carry images of grief that will not easily fade. The Spirit of life, in moments like this, we confess how weary we are of prayers that feel repetitive, of headlines that feel all too familiar, or grief that keeps circling back. And yet we pray. Because to pray is to refuse indifference. To pray is to insist that every life matters. To pray is to align our hearts with compassion when violence tempts us towards numbness. Comfort those who mourn, surround families with community, strengthen those who are healing, protect our neighborhoods, and share with us not only sorrow, but courage. Courage to seek solutions, courage to demand change, courage to build a city where conflict does not end in gunfire. May this not be just another moment of grief, but a part of turning. May we live to see the day when headlines like this are no longer written. Until that day, hold us close, steady our spirits, and guide us towards peace. May this be so. Amen. Ashe.
I need you, you need me. We're all a part of God's body. Stand with me, agree with me. We're all a part of God's body. It is God's will that every need be supplied. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive.
Let me tell you about a story society tells so often, so persistently, that over time we can forget to question it. And when we stop questioning that story, we start believing it is the only way to live. It is a story of a self-made person, the rugged individual, the one who figured it out alone, pushes through without help, kept their struggles private, carried the weight without letting anyone see them bend. Am I talking about someone here this morning? We admire that story. We applaud it. We call it strength. It gets carved in our myths, stands at the center of our movies. It handed to our children as it were the gospel truth. But I need to tell you something. That story is not the whole story. And when we cling to it too tightly, it can become dangerous. Because the idea of individual resilience, the notion that we survive by ourselves, is not just exaggerated, it's incomplete. And if we were to be honest, if we tell the truth about our own lives, we would remember something different. That most of us still are standing because someone stood beside us. Someone listened when we didn't have the words. Someone held us steady when our knees began to give away. Loving arms caught us before we all fell down. You see, we're never designed for isolation. We're never meant to do this life alone. And that does not mean that we are weak. It means we are wired for one another. it means that we are a resilient people. Now let me be clear, resilient is real. The human spirit can endure, it can adapt, it can heal. We live through losses we never imagined. We navigated diagnosis we never seen coming. We endured a political season that left us shaken, carried grief and uncertainty and fear, walked through pandemics, polarization, and personal heartbreak. And yet, we're still here. Yes, resilience is real, but resilience is not a solo performance. It is a communal practice sustained through shared vulnerability. And that is the part our culture often skips, because vulnerability asks for honesty. It asks us to say, I cannot do this by myself. And I know that sounds good in theory, it preaches well. But I had to learn what that really meant in a place where no one was pretending to be strong, where no one was trying to carry it all by themselves. I learned it in the ER a few years ago while serving as a chaplain intern at Memorial Regional Hospital. Now, if you've spent any time in the emergency room, you know it's not peaceful, it's urgent, it's raw, it's profoundly human. But here's what I learned. When someone is rushed in after a crisis, no one tells them to be strong. No one said, pull yourself together, you got this, handle it. No teams around them. Nurses stabilize, doctors assess, technicians monitor, social workers coordinate, a chaplain stand at the bedside, family members wait and hope and pray in their own ways. Because healing doesn't happen because one body decides to tough it out. Healing happens because a network of care moves into motion. And even after the crisis passes, recovery is still communal. Physical therapy, follow-up visits, medication management, phone calls that ask, how are you holding up? You see, no one heals alone. Not one person proves how much they can endure, but a circle of care refusing to let them endure it alone. And you know, resilience is not grit in isolation, it is support in motion. You are never meant to be on your own in an emergency room. You are meant to be for community that shows up in the diagnosis, the grief, and anxiety. You are not a solitary patient in a silent room. You are a part of a network of care, and networks save lives. And if that's true in medicine, it is certainly true in life. You did not survive the hardest season because you're a superhuman. You survived because someone held you when you were weak. Someone called you when you could not reach out. Someone sat beside you when there was no words. And in those quiet, ordinary acts of care, resilience was already taking root. Someone prayed when you couldn't form the words. Someone said, you don't have to be strong today. I got you. And sometimes you didn't even realize how much you needed them until they were already there. You thought you were surviving on grit, but actually you were surviving on grace. And grace almost always arrives wearing someone else's face. But here's the tension. Vulnerability makes us uncomfortable. And we are people who don't like discomfort. We like clarity, crave for certainty. We prefer control. We want the answer before we sit with the question. We prefer our lives wrapped up and resolved, not raw and unfolding. We like to hear the struggle once it's over, and we like the testimony after it has been edited. But vulnerability happens before the ending. It happens in the middle of uncertainty when you do not know how the story will turn out. And vulnerability asks us to admit we don't know. It asks us to say, I'm not okay, I'm scared, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, and I don't have the answer. And somewhere along the way, many of us learn to avoid that kind of church. If a conversation gets tense, we change the subject. If the truth feels heavy, we lighten up. If silence feels awkward, we feel it. If conflict arises, we retreat. But beloveds, discomfort is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes discomfort is a sign that something real is happening. Discomfort can be a doorway to deeper connection if you stay with it. When a friend tells you the truth about their struggle, there's always a moment of discomfort. You don't know what to say. You feel the weight of it. You want to fix it because fix it makes you feel useful. But if you stay, if you breathe, if you resist the urge to solve, if you let your presence speak louder than your advice, something sacred unfolds. Because what they needed most wasn't a solution, it was a witness. It was someone who could say without rushing them, I'm here. And that kind of here is holy. It's the kind of here that doesn't flinch, that doesn't judge. It's the kind of here that doesn't hurry grief, that make room for tears and truth. Discomfort shared become variable. Discomfort hidden becomes shame. Discomfort carried along becomes isolation. But discomfort shared becomes connection, and connection builds resilience. And let me tell you something that I learned over the years of ministry. People don't need you to solve their pain. They need you to sit with it. And there's a difference. Solving is about control. Sitting is about presence. And presence is what builds resilience. You see, I've sat beside a hospital bed where the only thing I could do was offer silence and a hand to hold. I've conducted funerals, memorial service, where no theology could undo the loss. I listened to confessions of doubt, shame, fear, addiction, and grief. And what I've learned is this. The strength people find in those moments does not come from a brilliant explanation. It comes from knowing that they are not alone in a space where someone can cry without being rushed, where confession meets no judgment, where doubt isn't corrected, where anger isn't shamed, and that is resistance being born. And let's talk about this congregation. This church is not meant to be a performance space. It's meant to be a practice space. This is where we practice honest becoming, not perfect being, becoming more truthful, more just, more compassionate, more self-aware, and more courageous. And becoming is uncomfortable. If you ever felt uncomfortable in the church, you might not be growing, because growth stretches, growth reveals blind spots. It asks us to examine assumptions we'd never know we had, and it requires humility. And humility is vulnerable. So when we talk about race in this congregation, it can feel uncomfortable. Conversation about gender identity can feel uncomfortable. Conflicts about global conflicts can feel uncomfortable. Naming generational differences can feel uncomfortable. And addressing money and privilege and power can feel uncomfortable. And I know someone here is feeling uncomfortable right now. But the question is not whether discomfort shows up. The question is whether we will practice and stand in the room together. Will we leave when it gets hard, or will we lean in with curiosity, patience, and care? This congregation where we rehearse resilience, where we learn to speak the truth without cruelty and listen without defensiveness. When we learn to say, I hear you, even when we don't fully agree. When we learn to say, I'm still here, even when it's tense. When we learn to say, help me understand. Friends, that is communal resistance. And the kind of resistance that does not happen by accident. It's happened by covenant, by practice, a shared commitment to return to one another again and again. You see, you don't have to do this alone. I know this because at the close of worship every second Sunday of the month, we embody that truth and we say it into one another. We let it settle in the room, and we close the worship with the gospel anthem, I Need You to Survive. It is a reminder that resilience is communal and survival is shared. And yes, believe it or not, over the years, I have received a little pushback. A few folks have told me that God language feels uncomfortable, too Christian, not inclusive enough. And while I understand those concerns, let me remind you, we are Unitarian Universalists, we are pluralistic, we hold many theology or no theology at all, but to sit with discomfort for a moment, because beneath the theological language, there is a deeper truth. I need you. You need me. We all are part of God's body. And if God catches you in your throat, replace it with a word that is meaningful for you. Because the heart of the song is not doctrine. It is interdependent. It is covenant. It is audacious claim that survival is communal. And it teaches us something about vulnerability. Because when you sing, I need you, you are taking a risk. You are admitting your life is connected to someone else's life. You are confessing that you can be hurt. You are confessing that you can be helped. And when we sing, you are important to me, we are naming worth and dignity. And when we sing, I won't harm you with words from my mouth, we are practicing right relationship. And in a culture that worships rugged individualism, tells us to handle it ourselves, don't lean too much, this song resists that lie. We don't sing it as a performance, we sing it as a practice. And we are practicing saying out loud what the world tells us to hide. I cannot do this alone. That is not exclusionary, that is sacred. And we're not only making a theological statement, we are making a communal promise. I need you, you need me, and together we can survive. Because the world that teaches rugged individualism, that song is a quiet act of resistance. And a culture that tells us we don't need anyone, it reminds us that survival itself is communal, not concess, not comfort, survival. I need you to survive. And that truth holds. So think about times in your life when you were at the lowest. Did your resume save you? Your reputation? Your independence? Your education? Or was it the quiet voice of someone who said, I'm here? You see, resilience is relational. It grows in the soil of connection. And the more we practice vulnerability, the stronger the roof becomes. And we're never meant to carry grief alone or wrestle with doubt alone or do just the work by ourselves. And that truth doesn't stop at the sanctuary door. It's followed us into every season of our lives. We weren't meant to face aging alone, not meant to endure illness alone, not meant to journey through becoming by ourselves. And the myth of individual resistance isolates us, but the truth of communion resilience can liberate us. Because when we admit we need one another, we step in something holy. We step into the beloved community. And the beloved community is not built on perfection. It's built on honesty, it's built on courage, and the willingness to be seen. So here's the invitation, friends. Let this church be a place where you practice saying, I need you. Let me hear you say it. I need you. Let this church be a place where you practice hearing, I got you. Let me hear you say, I got you. Let this be a place where discomfort is not fear, but honor as a sign of growth. Let this be a place where vulnerability is not a weakness, but sacred ground. Because, beloved, we're never meant to do this alone. Not in our faith, not in our work for justice, not in love, and not in life itself. And when one of us falters, may the rest of us carry the song in our heart, I need you to survive, because, beloved, we need each other to survive. May this be so. Amen.
You can play the game and you can act out the part, but you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels right, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will do as I say. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone? Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. If you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will.
They say in every life, sometimes the rain will fall. Oh, but like a pouring rain, pouring down, make it rain, rain, rain. Make it rain down, love, 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 a sun shower. Make it rain down, love, 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 a sun shower, sun shower. See everybody, everybody, love somebody. You got to love someone. Love, love, love.
I know things are gonna be just fine if you only will.
Wow. Our chalice extinguishing is Kindle New Sparks by Deborah Burrell. We have basked in the warmth and beauty of this flame and this community. Yes, we have. As the chalice flame is extinguished, let us carry its glow within. Let us kindle new sparks within these walls and beyond.
Please rise in body or spirit as I give the benediction. as you go from this place, go remembering you not have to do this alone. When the road get heavy, may you have the courage to reach out. When someone reaches for you, may you have the grace to reach back. May this community be your shelter and your strength, a place where truth can be spoken, tears can be held, and joy can be shared. And when you feel small in the face of what is hard, may you hear the quiet promise, I am here. Go in love, go in courage, go in connection, and may we keep returning to one another again and again. May this be so. Amen, Ashe. And let us sing our closing hymn, When Our Heart is in the Holy Place.
Fellow man, lend him a